Ole Gunnar Solskjaer dare not drop Romelu Lukaku for Wednesday's Champions League tie with Paris Saint-Germain, while Diogo Dalot may just be Man Utd's secret weapon in France. Wearing the number 20 made famous by United's interim manager and legendary super sub, Dalot produced his own heroics from the bench to inspire a 3-2 win against Southampton. Lukaku, meanwhile, continued his resurgence, scoring 4 goals in his last 2 games since being restored to the point of United's attack. With Solskjaer hoping an injury-ravaged squad can overturn a 2-0 first-leg deficit against PSG, that pair looks certain to start at the Parc des Princes. United trailed 1-0 to Valerie's first-half goal when Alexis Sanchez was forced off with a knee injury shortly after the break. Photo, John Peters, Man Utd via Getty Images. Solskjaer sent for Dalot, instructing the right-back to operate out of position on the wing. De Gea 5, Young 6, Smalling 7, Lindelof 7, Shaw 6, Pereira 8, McTominay 6, Pogba 6, Sanchez 4, Lukaku 8, Rashford 7. Substitutes: Dalot 8, Fred 6. A wicked cross with virtually his first touch should have been headed home by Marcus Rashford, but his burst forward moments later presented the impressive Andreas Pereira with the invitation to shoot from distance. The Brazilian duly obliged, curling a wonderful strike beyond Angus Gunn and into the top corner. Pereira then turned Pereira, setting up Lukaku to fire United in front. It was the Belgium striker's latest attempt to convince Solskjaer he does have a place in his long-term plans ahead of the Norwegian's preferred front three of Rashford, Anthony Martial and Jesse Lingard. And when he struck a late winner from the edge of the box, after James Ward-Prowse's equalizer, he as good as ensured he will lead United in Paris. Many more performances like this and he could lead it for the long term. Smalling earns another manager's faith. There's something about Chris Smalling, jettisoned by England and still to convince a large portion of United fans he should be at the heart of their defence, he remains a part of the furniture at Old Trafford. Man Utd 3-2 Southampton, Lukaku double sends United fourth. Solskjaer, like Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho before him, has realised United's defence looks a whole lot stronger with the 29-year-old at the centre of it. A top-class centre-back remains United's transfer priority in the summer, with Kalidou Koulibaly at the head of their wanted list, but Smalling is unlikely to step aside and usher the Napoli defender in. Gareth Southgate doubts his ability with the ball at his feet, but he remains Mr. Reliable in these parts. Out for 2 months with a cracked bone in his foot, he has quickly established himself alongside Victor Lindelof as Solskjaer's strongest defensive pairing, and it's hard to see him being displaced by Eric Bailly as United try to silence Kylian Mbappe on Wednesday. What to do with Sanchez? Another day, another problem for Alexis Sanchez. Jose Mourinho stopped short of describing the Chilean's move to United as cursed shortly before being shown the door at Old Trafford. But it is hard to describe Sanchez's last 13 months as anything but. Alexis Sanchez set for scan amid fresh fears over knee injury. Only an injury crisis earned him his start against Southampton, but it still looked like an opportunity for the 30-year-old kick-start his United career. Instead, he broke down when twisting his knee early in the second half, and United looked all the better for it. Having already missed a large part of the season with knee ligament damage, it remains to be seen the extent of his latest injury. But United's transformation as an attacking force when Dalot replaced him was a measure of his crisis of form. More about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Romelu Lukaku, Diogo Dalot, PSG.